Chelsea have been unbeaten at home in the league since July of 2016. That defeat wasn't at this ground. And there could be another one here. It's Mead to make it 4. Good save by Telford. Miedema has held her position, and it's another one. Arsenal are running riot at the home of the champions.
This is crazy. I mean, you looked at Kylie Telford's reaction there. She made the initial first shot, and that's it, giving the ball away there. There's not really much that she can then do about that. And so 4 goals, and the goalkeeper, you can't really put a fault for any of them, but they're just ruthless, Arsenal.
Jordan Nobbs, who we know has got a terrific delivery. Beth Mead's there as well. Mead will leave it for Nobbs. Nodded away by Pearce. Floated back in, Miedema's there! Already Arsenal take the lead. Simple as that. Vivianne Miedema into double figures already for this season. Here's Mead. Forced a little wide, great turn, Beth Mead makes it 3 in the final minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. A quite brilliant bit of skill for Beth Mead, a deserved goal for the Women's Super League season. Oh, that's a poor pass, Miedema's in, and it's 3. Georgia Brome with the error at the back for Everton, and Arsenal make it 3. Miedema on the score sheet once again. She won't score too many easier than that. And Everton are now starting to fall apart. A far cry from the defensive work we saw in the first half.
Yeah, you can't make mistakes like this. You know, took too many touches. You could see what she was trying to do. Give the ball away. It just rebounded then to Miedema, and she is not going to miss from there. Give her that sort of opportunity.
It comes towards Miedema, and she gets her hat-trick. There is just simply no stopping Vivianne Miedema this season.
McCabe, Van der Donk, Miedema has come wide here. McCabe is in the middle, Bloodworth's in there as well, and at the back post was Beth Mead.
That was a great finish, and Beth Mead is telling the referee all about that. The ball across again, all wide from Miedema. Yeah, it hit the goalkeeper. I think it hit the goalkeeper and went in. I think that's why everybody else was stood.
Miedema. It's a really nice ball for Beth Mead. Oh, well, that was a cross that's turned into a goal. Even Beth Mead looks surprised. So do those Arsenal supporters, but the England international has her second of the game.
Those two. Here's Mead. Miedema! Oh, what a cheeky finish from Vivianne Miedema. On one of the hottest days of the year, cool as you like inside the penalty area, and she scores her 30th goal in all competitions this season to give Arsenal a 2-goal advantage.
Wouldn't you just love to have that ability, that calmness in these situations? Most people would just swing a leg at it. You're so close to the goal. And look, it's the quality of a top-level striker. You know, gone around a couple of players and then just dinked it up over the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper stayed up for quite a while, and then obviously she's gone dive to her left. And Miedema's just seen that and just dinked it over her.
Miedema does well to win it. She's found Mead once again, and Mead's cross finds McCabe again, and this time it's too high.
For Beth Mead, the ball might bounce into her path. She's already had one hit the post, and this time she decides to set up Vivianne Miedema, who stayed onside and makes it 7-0 for Arsenal. A long ball by Louise Quinn. We saw one of those in the first half to release Beth Mead. She tried to loft it over the goalkeeper the first time round when it came off the post, this time underneath it.
Bristol City 1-0 to Brighton at the People Pension Stadium. As things stand, Villa and Birmingham safe. Bristol City heading down to the Championship. Mead brings it forward. Lovely pass to Miedema. Oh, and she hits it straight at Lisa Weiss. What a block.
Beth Mead and acres of space. Runners into the box. It's tapped in. Vivianne Miedema with her second of the afternoon and Arsenal's fourth.
That ball is straight across the 6-yard box. It's on the floor and it's a tap in for Miedema. That's too easy.
Little. Mead's got Miedema in the middle. Nobbs is there. Miedema! Didn't miss that one.
Feel a little bit sorry for Arnold in goal for West Ham. High, a bit square. That ball is beating them every single time in the last few minutes, and that's a lot more difficult than it looks. But Miedema always makes chances like that look easy.
Good dispossessed. Miedema on the charge. She could wrap this up here for Arsenal. Miedema's been so desperate for the goal and she finds it late on. She's wanted it all afternoon.
Good header that from Beth Mead. Chasing her own flick on, she's done really well. She's taken Mitchell out of the game. It's a fantastic ball in as well. And Miedema usually buries those.
Arsenal with the corner to Roard, finds Mead. Low cross towards the middle of the goal. Comes out to Williamson over the bar.
Ford. Little's ball. Miedema with space. Lovely ball play through from Miedema. Mead, unselfish. It was the right idea, but it doesn't result in a goal.
Arsenal, on the dangers that they possess, here they come through Miedema. Now Mead, on quickly for Nobbs! Brutal from Arsenal on the counter. Final score here in Boreham Wood. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0.
Now McCabe. Mead crosses. Miedema takes it down and just miscues it.
Cleared long by Peyro Magnier. Beth Mead it was who was challenging for the header. The ball's actually broken for her now, and Miedema is running through on goal. Just can she get onto the left foot? She does, and nutmegs Lukasova in the process. Arsenal take the lead here in Prague, and it's Vivianne Miedema again. Beth Mead, as she's done so often this season, picking out the right pass, and it was Miedema rushing through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And I'll tell you what, she's not going to miss from there. Arsenal take the lead in the Czech capital. Little. Back to Mead. Lisa Evans with the overlapping run on this right-hand side. Plenty of players in the box for her to aim at. Instead, it's gone short, and now out to Beth Mead. Miedema's at the far post again, and it's 4-0 to Arsenal, and that's the fourth goal for Vivianne Miedema. Although, going by her reaction, you wouldn't think it. Arsenal's star striker in the right place at the right time once more, as Lisa Evans and Beth Mead combined so well on the right-hand side. And Miedema just arriving at the back post on the stretch to poke it home. But Arsenal have been carving apart this Slavia Prague side all evening long.
Miedema. Van der Donk, Miedema. Beth Mead's in space, and it's been played to her perfectly. Will she square it? She does. Ford! And it goes in. Caitlin Ford has another one.
And Caitlin Ford, again, is in the right place at the right time and just does enough. Unfortunate there for Neville and for Spencer in goal that goes in.
Kim Little always busy. Had the vision to find Van der Donk. Beth Mead now. And will it fall for Miedema? No. Well, Arsenal just starting to turn the screw a little tighter now.
Huge throw-in from McCabe. Bradley Auckland missed it. And here's Miedema. She's got Mead in the middle. And she couldn't turn it in.
Miedema. Miedema looking to take on Bright. She's beaten up her pace. Can she get the shot in? Pulls it across. Arsenal lead. Miedema the provider. Mead the goal scorer. And with 5 minutes to go here, it's the Gunners who are in front.
That's terrific play down the left-hand side. from Miedema. She looks up and chooses this incredibly well. She's not offside. And what a finish, and that showed you everything about Beth Mead. She plays wide quite a lot for Arsenal, but she's a born goal scorer, a number 9. So when she gets in that position, she's going to make no mistake.
Square from Williamson to Miedema. Out from Raw to Mead. Mead with a low ball in. Oh, and this will go in at close range from Miedema. Beth Mead with a cross in from the right-hand side. Vivianne Miedema inside the 6-yard box.
Firm grip on this game now. Now here's Miedema. Is this her opportunity to impact the game? It's a great ball in and a good save from Roebuck to deny Mead, but the follow-up is in. Danny van der Donk turns it home, and Arsenal are back in it. Roebuck made a great save to start, but for the second time in a few days.
Really nice one-touch passing from Arsenal to create some space. Opens up here for Kim Little on the right-hand side. There's Beth Mead in the box. It now comes for Vivianne Miedema, who's easily going to slot that one in. On the edge of the 6-yard box. Was able to take her time, take a touch, set herself and pick her spot. And if there's one player you don't want to face in those kind of situations, it's Vivianne Miedema, scoring her 95th goal in an Arsenal shirt. That was really nice build-up play from Arsenal, wasn't it? Started off in midfield, Frida Manham pumping a pass into Beth Mead.
She almost found hard there, but Miedema looking to link up with Mead, and now she'll try to do that down the centre. Mead is quick and she's there before Eriksson. Beth Mead may need some support now, or can she go herself? Oh, what a goal! Beth Mead on the opening day of the season with what could prove to be the goal of the season.
What a goal that is from Beth Mead. She came to Arsenal a goal scorer. She's played out wide. This is a story of Arsenal probably in this second half, getting the ball, and it's a direct ball forward from Miedema, but she got the pace, hadn't she, to outpace Eriksson, but then she's got the composure. She didn't need to take any more touches. That's a terrific finish from Beth Mead, but she grew up a goal scorer, and that never leaves you. What a strike that is.
With that momentum, the space that they were about to run into has now been lost. Gunners have taken this free kick with some urgency. There's a decent ball, and it's Vivianne Miedema, of course it is, who's in the right place to volley at home, break the deadlock right on the hour mark. It was expertly engineered by that Beth Mead cross. How many times have we seen those two link up over the past couple of seasons? Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 1. Spoke about them injecting a bit of urgency into their attacking play. It's about as direct as it gets. To have the accuracy, the vision to spot that run. It's an excellent assist from Beth Mead.
Here comes Mead. Chance for Mead. And that's a great covering block to keep things at 0-0. Anything quite the opposite. Some magnificent shots of him pretty much kicking every ball against Chelsea at the Emirates last week. He'll be very pleased with what he's seeing. His side might be about to go 3-0 up. Here's Mead. Cuts inside and squares it unselfishly. They are 3-0 up. Mead feeds Miedema. And Arsenal are rampant. 2 goals in as many minutes. Difficult to stop, but he's stopped there. It's a good challenge, but Arsenal still have a chance of a fourth. Mead. Mead's cross is a good one. And in. A fourth for Arsenal. And it's Mead and Miedema combining for a second time in the game.
Williamson Miedema held it up well. Mead goes for the gap. Oh, it's come back to Miedema. The clearance by Perfield. Perfect for Vivianne Miedema to finish. And that should be game over now. Inadvertently, the perfect pass. And Miedema gobbles that up.
Back to her Austrian goalkeeper, Manuela Zinsberger. A slightly short back pass by Kennedy. Work to do for Taib. Mead has got there before her. And now they're in real trouble. It is Miedema. It's a brilliant finish. Arsenal capitalising on Manchester City's mistake. And it is yet another for the red-hot Vivianne Miedema. Kennedy's back pass without the weight on it. It needed Taib to come out.
The Arsenal goal scorer, number 11.
And Beth Mead, rather than being selfish, knew that Miedema was in a better position to deal with it. And the Gunners, who have started this season so well, continue their fine form so early on. A goal inside the first quarter of an hour. And it is that combination again, Mead and Miedema, M&M. Magnificent, majestic.
Mead will take this free kick. Gone all the way through. Miedema! She's levelled for Arsenal and got her customary goal against Brighton. Lovely delivery in by Mead. Miedema's onside and poaches the equaliser. Goal number 15 of the season for her. And all of a sudden the whole game has turned.
Here's Nobbs. Miedema lets it run. Miedema now gets it back and has a pop. And that's a good save from Lambourne. First question asked of the Leicester goalkeeper. And she came up with the answer.
We're towards that far post, and Miedema, double save from Walsh. Brilliant goalkeeping again. Here's that double save. Blackstenius with the second one. Drops now for Vivianne Miedema. It looks like quite a stretched, open game, this. But Walsh again.
Oh, Blackstenius will make it for Miedema, the provider. And that pair that Arsenal fans are so excited about comes to the fore.
Oh, that's a poor pass, and here's Miedema. She has Mead in support. Oh, she's picked her out as well. Great play from Vivianne Miedema. Slipped it through to Beth Mead when there seemed to be no route at all. And there's a second Arsenal goal. And that already might just be enough to move them 5 points clear at the top again. It all came from that poor pass, but then this is so clever from Miedema. Saw that little route to Beth Mead. Goal number 51 now for Arsenal for her 7th of the season, but that's some assist from Vivianne Miedema.
Arsenal keep on coming. Miedema staying strong. Mead's in the middle, 2-0. Must have been another tight one in terms of offside. And I think Arsenal may be the beneficiaries here of a wrong decision. That said, they have been all over Everton, but the flag should have gone up.
And say, Mead, Miedema, low ball, dangerous, 2-0. That's the game surely won. Caitlin Ford, and she's deserved that. Arsenal have a second on 71 minutes. And surely that's the 3 points that'll take the title race to the last day. Short corner. Mead was aware that Miedema was still there. Went on the outside, fizzed in the low, hard cross, as coaches tell you to do. And Ford was well placed. And she has worked tremendously hard, Caitlin Ford. Here's Miedema. Chance here for Arsenal if she can find Ford. Mead first of all, now she finds Caitlin Ford, and Tottenham a stretch, and that's going in. Oh yes, it's going in. That's the best goal of the night.
I think Arsenal have to be patient in their build.
Great pass from Williamson, breaking the lines. Here's Miedema. Too strong for Rodgers. And Arsenal hit the front inside 10 minutes. From a really good opening ball from Leah Williamson to cut open Villa, and Miedema with the finish.
And that's what Leah Williams so good at, finding balls in between the lines, plays into Beth Mead, who sets off Miedema. We see here Leah Williamson finding balls between the lines. Miedema collecting the ball. What a strike. I think the keeper, Rodgers, should have done a little bit more. It's straight at her. But maybe the power from Miedema here is too much for Rodgers to hold. A fantastic strike.
Goal number 22 for Miedema this season, 13 in the WSL. Arsenal take it quickly. Here's Catley, space to measure the cross, defended well. Miedema finds Mead. Miedema on the turn. Off the bar and in. That's going to go down as his own goal from Rachel Corsie. A third goal for Arsenal. Miedema heavily involved, but don't think that's going to go down as her hat-trick just yet.
I'm sure she'll get a hat-trick before the end of the afternoon, but you know what's been so exciting this afternoon for Arsenal? The link-up play between Beth Mead and Miedema. You can see here, Miedema gets it, just pokes it to Mead, and Mead just finds Miedema again in between the lines. It's fantastic play, and she just swivels away from the defender, sits the defender down before striking with her left foot. It ricochets off the crossbar onto Corsie, who I'm sure she would have preferred it going straight in for Miedema rather than an own goal, but Miedema's feet inside the box, she just shifts her body, and the balance that she has is unbelievable. And it's a great strike off her left foot and puts her team 3-0 ahead.
Good interception by Little. Little slides it through. Miedema on the angle. Miedema's reverse ball for Mead. 3-0 Arsenal. Beautiful combination play between Vivianne and Miedema. And the player of the moment, the player of the summer, who else but Beth Mead? Arsenal 3, Brighton 0. Starts by Little winning it back. Fulia Ziggiotti. And Miedema, whilst barely looking up, just spots the run of Mead in her peripheral vision.
First touches, stoppage time as Arsenal look for a third. That might be a little harsh. It's Ford, and it's another brilliant bit of defending. Napier this time.
Mead plays the ball, and with her first touch, Vivianne Miedema makes it Arsenal 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. All of the class that she has brought, all of the pedigree. She only ever needs one touch, one moment. Good direct football. Williamson into the path of Beth Mead, who knew exactly where her teammate and her partner, of course, would be. And Miedema slotting home on her final appearance for Arsenal. And every single one of her teammates goes over to celebrate. An immediate impact off of the bench